Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Lisa Salvatore of lisasalvatore.com. For those of you that have been here before, thank you for coming back. And for those of you who have not been here before, thank you for stopping by. I put out monthly readings for the general collective for each sign of the zodiac. Please be sure to listen to your sun, moon, and or rising sign if you do know those other placements, because sometimes people tend to resonate with their other planetary placements more so, if not equally as much as their sun sign, depending on what's also going on with the current astrology of the universe. If you'd like to know more about why I say to listen to the rising and the moon, I actually recorded a video talking briefly about why I suggest you listen to those other placements. So if you would like to see more about that, just click below. I believe it's the last video that I posted. So these readings are going to be for the general collective for the month of April 2020. Please keep in mind that these are for a large audience, so take what resonates with you and throw away what doesn't. A lot of this will be predictive, so when you listen to it is when you're meant to listen to it. I realize all of us are going through some similar emotions and situations right now, so I really took my time, as I always do, but more so this month, to make sure I was 100% in the right headspace and centered and completely meditated. And I've prayed over these cards. I've already chosen the cards. I have not looked at them yet, so I will be looking at them with you as we go on into each reading. I wish everybody good health and happiness for better days to come. And please be sure to subscribe by tapping the bell icon to be notified of new videos and readings and all of that good stuff as it comes out. And let's get started. Hello, my Geminis. This is your reading for April 2020. This is going to be for Gemini sun, moon, and or rising folks. Please know that I did do a video about why I suggest listening to the other signs in your horoscope as well. So if you'd like to know more about that, there's another video listed below, and please be sure to tap the bell icon to be notified of new videos as they come out. This reading is for the general collective, so please keep in mind that it may not resonate with you 100%, so take what resonates with you and throw away what does not. And please know that a lot of times this will come out to be true for you later, so whenever you listen to it is when you're meant to listen to it. Let's get started, Gemini. This is for the month of April for Gemini sun, moon, and or rising. As I'm laying out the cards, I'm hearing the George Michael song, Freedom. I'm not going to sing it, but I'm sure you all know the song. Feels like a lot of Gemini folks had a taste of freedom in the recent past, some financial freedom or like literal freedom, where you felt you were coming out of a emotional situation that might have had you locked up and tied up mentally, and you weren't seeing things clearly. But you've been pulled back in, it feels like you've been pulled back in a little bit. And I want to tell you that that's okay. And that if you're not sure, just relax. Don't feel like you have to have it all figured out right now, because you don't. There could be third-party situations here that I'm picking up on. So it could be like a he said, she said situation within your relationships, and now you're not sure what to do. Again, this does not have to be romantic. This could be business. So it depends on, however this fits for you is how you need to apply it. But there's just this sense of a third-party situation, like hearing things one way and then seeing something different either on social media or through an email or someone telling you something. So you need to take your time to digest the new information that's come to you, Gemini, before you make any rash decisions. But again, I feel like freedom is the name here of the game, like freedom on the horizon. Yeah, take your time with this one, Gemini, to really pull back and try not to talk about it to anybody unless it's like a trusted counselor or advisor. I probably wouldn't go and speak to friends right now about it. It feels like this is something that you need to go inward on to really figure out the best course of action here. You need to take it out of your mind right now, because it feels like you're going over and over this in your head, but you need to take it out of your mind and into practicality. That's what's happening right now, is you're being called upon to get more grounded before you make a decision. It feels like right now everything's up in your head. Not that you're imagining it, because you're not, but that you're thinking and thinking and thinking, but yet there's not a solid plan in place, and you don't have all of the information yet that you need to move forward within a situation, within a relationship in your life, Gemini, for the month of April. And it feels like, to be honest, I said a third party. It could even be like 4 people. This feels like something where there's like a lot of misinformation being spoken. And that until you figure out what's true and what's not, or separate the wheat from the chaff, you're not really going to be able to make a conscious decision that serves your growth here. So, and the growth is the goal for you is to maintain that freedom that you had or felt you had, and now it's almost like you don't feel that you have it anymore due to some sort of a disappointment that has come through within a relationship that you've heard about. This is how I'm getting this. Also, I feel like a lot of you have had to put moving plans on hold. I'm picking that up strongly, and there's like a depressed feeling that I'm getting with that. And I need to tell you that to try to spin that perspective into looking at maybe why it was held back and what you could work on in the meantime, it's not going to be held back that much longer. I'm getting like a 4 weeks, I would say, at most. So you're looking at like the first or second week of May. You'll be able to push forward with those plans. So try not to dwell on that too much, Gemini, because I do feel like a sense of disappointment here about a moving situation for some of you. But that will come through. And that could also even be connected to the other situation that first came out in this reading. It's so funny to me because Gemini is a sign that typically does have a lot going on at once. And this reading feels that way to me. This literally feels like there's 5 or 6 different scenarios that I could be looking at right now. And they'll all make sense or somehow intertwine with each other, I feel. So, all right. Your animal druid oracle card for the month of April, Gemini, is the cow. So, like I said, I don't normally do book readings here, but when it comes to certain oracle cards that I don't even use that often, I like to do it because it gives another layer. But to me, cows take their time, right? They're slow. So I feel like this is telling you to slow down right now and not, like I said before, slow down and go within and don't really force yourself into making any big decisions for another 4 weeks. Let me pull the cow. Okay. The cow. Nourishment, motherhood, the goddess. The cow opens us up to an awareness of the goddess. Her generosity, healing, and nourishing power is present all around you. In your friends and children, in your food and drink, in your dreams, and particularly in the natural world that you are blessed to live in. She brings protection from all harmful influences, and by attuning to her presence, you can gain the inestimable benefit of deep and peaceful sleep. By opening yourself to the cow and to her sacred quality, as a manifestation of the goddess on earth, you will be connecting to the perpetual stream of nourishing energy that flows from the goddess to each one of us. To experience this, there is nothing you need to do. I feel like for Gemini, that's also speaking to, again, trying really hard to get out of the head and into the body. So I'm getting like the sense to tell Gemini to embody more of the Taurus traits, which is the sign right before you, of nature and you had a lot of pentacles here, which is also earth, by the way. Again, Taurus is earth. So this is about like connecting to the earth, getting more grounded, going inward, not overthinking everything, because it's like you can create worst case scenarios in your head until you get the proper information. So, and you'll get that information by going inward. The Hermit's telling you to go inward here, to do the soul searching. So similar to what I said for Taurus, this is like getting out into nature, connecting to your higher self by hiking or whatever else you can do outside that can help you really just go deeper into that space and not overthink, because it feels like it's hard for some of you to get into that space, and sleep can also be an issue right now for a lot of you. So maybe some quiet meditation before bed could help. A quick one on YouTube you can find, like 6 minutes. I have one on my website also, but that could help you too, Gemini. I feel like a lot of you have to try to not be so caught up in speaking right now and clearing your name. I don't know why I'm getting that, but something about clearing your name, because it might be being represented in a specific situation, and that's okay because the truth will come out, but you just have to be slow about it. Slow down, like the cow, slow down. And then your final card from the Spirit Messages Oracle deck from John Holland is Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. I feel like this is specific for someone here or for a couple of someones here, because I always say these messages go where they need to go. But I'm definitely feeling a very strong maternal energy here with this from the spirit world, mom. So this is like someone's mom who passed, I want to say within the last 3 years. There's 3 attached to that. So it could be 3 years or March or the 3rd of the month, okay? And this is telling you that, yes, she's around you. Yes, she's been giving you messages. And the more you go out into nature, the more you will receive those messages from spirit, okay? But specifically for someone here that's watching this, this is mom. And I need to tell you that because you were doubting it or you're hoping to hear from her. And she's letting you know she is around you and she is giving you messages and that you're not crazy or losing your mind, because I'm feeling like some of you think that. Like you're thinking that as you have these experiences, these spiritual experiences, you think you're losing your mind, but you're not. It's just that the more you go inward, the more you'll have those experiences because you're allowing yourself to get out of the head and into the heart, into the body. Okay, Gemini, so I hope that this has helped you. I will be back for you for the month of May. Take good care of yourselves and remember to try to get out of your head and into the heart more. It's very important for you for the month of April. Take care. Bye.